It's another corn snake video, and it's Bob on Kaler's Aquatics and Reptiles. And I just wanted to show a natural behavior of colubrids, in this case corn snakes. And I haven't fed these snakes today. They're due to be fed tonight, but I'm going to wait and feed them tomorrow because I want to get to bed early, and I really enjoy taking my time and making sure everybody gets the same amount of food, or the amount they should get, and take my time with them. And I like to let them do a little hunting and that kind of thing. But what I did do is I sprayed their habitat, which is a 33 long aquarium, so that's why you're seeing the moisture. The droplets like to spray the inside good. This will be dry in 12-14 hours. Not dry, but moist. It won't be damp. So this, even though they have a water bowl back there with fresh water in it, he's crawling over it. It's about half full. I don't like to fill it all the way up because then they don't drink it fast enough and it gets algae. So if I fill it about half full, in a couple of days it's empty or almost empty, and I can just refresh it for them, take it out once a week and actually wash it, just to be sanitary. So what they're doing is enjoying rain. So they've come out of their hiding spots, out of their many tunnels and caves that they burrowed and dug out in here, and you see that they're going along licking up water and sucking up water. And now they've not been out of water. That's had water in it over there all along, all day. But this is just something they're enjoying. Here's one actually coming out of one of the tunnels or the burrows. They started burrowing under that, well, and they still are. You can see there's one guy coming out there. That's my biggest, I think. And what it's actually doing is where I sprayed in the water, some of it landed on the ledge up there. And they can smell the water, they can find it, they have no trouble finding it. He's getting all the little drops out of the screen, it looks like. And they're just having a good time. Got a republic plant down there. I keep saying that every time I do a video, I notice it. But I water the plants with a sprinkler every 2 or 3 days, because this is a nice warm cozy tank. It doesn't have a top except the mesh on it, but they have a basking lamp, and then they have a heat mat underneath about a third of the end of this tank, so they can be nice and snug. And lots of times I'll see them up around the edges, underneath the lip there, cooling down, or down in the substrate. So this guy is getting to be quite the pet, liking to be held. And incidentally, this is Dee Dee. I named this snake Dee Dee, oh my gosh, 10-12 months ago. And she's gotten to be a big girl. Pretty big snake, 2.5 feet maybe now. And this is probably my second largest. Got it at the same time. And I used to have these guys when they were tiny in a 10-gallon. So they're in over 3 times the space now. But 3 times the snakes too. Some smaller than them, well, all smaller than these two. But yeah. This little guy is really taking off growing. I got it not long ago when it was just a worm. And there's my natural classic that I actually got up in Knoxville for a song and a dance. It's amazing how inexpensive some of these gorgeous, easy to take care of snakes are. So that's my only natural in here. The rest are morphs. That's a snow, of course. And just a quick aside, something shiny off to the side. I sprayed some water in his bowl, and it was about a third full, and he's drank a lot of it. It's just got some in the bottom now, so I'll top him off before I go to bed. He's a great big snake. So he was sleeping, but he came out when he smelled the water. The fresh water. So let's see. That's only 4 of 7 out. So it doesn't work every time on everybody, that's for sure. And nobody's over here basking. So, and it's a little early, it's about midnight, so they usually come out 1, 2, when I sit here and feed them. And they might be anticipating that, but it's not going to happen tonight. It'll be tomorrow evening, tomorrow night. This is a bioactive tank. And I've got several things in it that are harmless to these guys, and these guys are harmless to them. But they keep this place cleaned up. I've never take anything out of here unless it's a shed or they've all shed it once. I see a piece of a shed over there. You can't really see it. It's right in the center of the screen. It's a shed from the head, it looks like. Almost looks like a snake. You know how we get fooled sometimes when our shrimp and things molt. It's just a shed stuck on the side of the bowl there. Now let's see. Anybody else? I guess that's it, guys. It's been going 6 minutes, which is easy for me to do. I just like to watch them and ramble to myself. Some pretty snakes. They're all good snakes. The one that didn't come out, speaking of good snakes, is my Okiti morph that's smaller than that one there. But it goes up against every and any snake in here if they don't have their little mouse, frozen mouse down. He'll go up and try to jerk it out of their mouth and twist and fight him. So I have to make sure that I don't let that happen. He's the only one. So size doesn't matter necessarily, even though this guy could eat him if he wanted to. So thanks for watching. I always appreciate people in the fish fam watching my snake videos, my reptile videos, and of course the reptile community. I enjoy being a small part of that. And that'll probably be our thumbnail. Thanks, guys.